Game of Thrones, never heard of it. It's a little show called Game of Thrones. Let me explain it to you for those of you that don't know. Anyway, let's just end that joke there. Oberyn motherfucking Martell, man. The Red Viper, what do you want? Changed my life. They have the whole season, all the episodes are written and, scheduled based on location for it to shoot like a 10-hour movie, at least when it was 10 episodes in the 4th season. So it feels like doing a big movie, and basically you can shoot something in episode 7 and then go back to episode 2, and then, and that happened to mean for me, my big acting and dialogue scene with one of the best actors in the world on my very first day of shooting. Do I have to describe what that felt like? I was terrified, and it was amazing. It was just very surreal because I was also stepping onto the set of a show that I was obsessed with, and I was seeing, and we had a rehearsal, the day before, and Peter Dinklage, I've seen him on stage. He's an incredibly generous actor, so it was just like sitting down and doing a scene with a pro over and over and over and over again. When you see helicopter spin jumps about 6 feet in the air, that's not me. That would be Liang, who is a wushu expert and master and has gone on to do the Jedi fights in the Star Wars movies. But I did learn the fight. I did training in Los Angeles for a couple of weeks before going and shooting, and then throughout the whole shoot before getting to the fight, there were fight rehearsals and fight training and stuff like that, and it was very, very specifically choreographed. And if you see my face, it is me. Do you want to know how they did it? Yeah. He had tubing through his arms that would come out from his thumbs. So he's 7 feet, 420 pounds when we were shooting. He might be big. He might, I think he could be heavier now. Because when we shot, he was the 3rd strongest man in the world. And now he's the 1st strongest man in the world. So he, puts his thumbs over my eyes, and then they start pumping the fake blood. I got teeth made. Just so that if you got a flash of what my mouth looked like after my teeth got knocked out, like they're so meticulous, it's unbelievable. And then there was a cast of my head from shoulder, to top, or just a regular cast, and also one with like the, frozen expression of absolute anguish. It was really funny because there were just things lost in cross communication in terms of the UK and North America in terms of whether or not I had been cast in the part. And as far as HBO was concerned, it was official. As far as my agents were concerned, it wasn't. And so I was getting goop poured over my head, and they were casting my building my head to be crushed. And I was just like, did I get the part? Does this mean I'm doing it? It's kind of funny.